Hello Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Welcome to your Avalon Rituals Lenormand reading for November 2020. My name is Julia. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to lay out the Lenormand. These are 36 cards. I'm going to lay out the whole big spread and we're going to have a look into your November. I'm going to give it a little shuffle. Did I already set Sun, Moon, Rising? Well, it's for your Sun, Moon, Rising sign, so you can check out your other placements as well. I gotta stop here. So we do have, what I want to do is, I want to have it really nice and in a line. So I might need to readjust the camera in a second. Oh, there is a lesson in love or a karmic situation in love with another person in November. So the first cards always talk about, well, there are different aspects of how you can look into a reading and how you can get informations out of a Lenormand. But the first cards are also something like a headline. So what's coming in, there are karmic lessons, there is karma, there is a sense of destiny related to your love life with a very specific person here. And so I know you see the gentleman here. This is no matter of the gender. I always have two main cards in the deck, which is the lady and the gentleman. I always choose to use the lady as the card, especially for the general readings I do here. The lady is always the card that indicates you, the person for whom this reading is for, while the gentleman is always the other person, no matter of your gender or their gender. So that could be a friend, that could be a work colleague, an ex-partner, or the partner that you have at the moment. So let me just lay out the first row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is where I need to just readjust the cards a little bit. Probably put the crystals a little bit to the side so we have enough space here. All right, so the first row shows me, as I've already mentioned here, the headline of the whole situation. So now we have the fish here, the fox, and the clover. So what I want to do now is, as it is showing up now, I want to look around this person here. This person is also in the house of the ship. I had this already in one of the other readings, where I said that could mean that this is a person from a far away place. It could mean that you are really longing for this person, because the ship can indicate what you are longing for. It could indicate someone from a different country, as the ship is also traveling and going to a foreign country. So therefore this could be a foreign person. Maybe this could indicate a person who comes to you and travels to you. Or there might be a journey with a specific person as well. So we have already the lady here, which is you. And you are in the house of the child. So there is a new beginning for you in November. Something that's going to start new. A new cycle. Let's see where we find the child in, so we get maybe more information about what's going to start new. Also, I see that the two of you are very close together. What's between you? Between you is luck. Also, I do see the clover card not as happy coincidences, but also therefore as the divine that is guiding things between you guys. And we do have stability here. We do have something that is really growing beautifully here. So these cards are between you, and they would indicate that this is a very happy, lucky connection. The tree can stand for karma, so it could also stand for, again, a karmic situation here, that there are karmic lessons, but also, of course, it's something that where there is a potential to really grow deep, also because the tree is in the house of the house, which would of course indicate that there is maybe the potential of something family related. What I want to do is I want to just readjust the, that looks much better, doesn't it? Yes. So we do have the fox here, the fox, and we do have the fish here. Fish can stand for finances. So it might be that there's also finances coming in with this person, but also the fish is also a soulmate card. So I do feel around those cards here, or around this specific person, there are very strong indications of a very strong love, of a soulmate connection, the divine that is guiding as well. There is some sort of tricky situation here that is causing a conflict, because the fox is like being clever about something. How are you getting something out of a situation? And this would indicate that there is a need in a conflict situation to be very mindful and cautious and clever. Since we do have those cards next to this person, it means that this is a very loving person, a very caring person, and also very stable in a sense. We have those cards next to you, and these cards would indicate a little bit of your qualities. We do have the luck, so we could say luck is on your side in November. It's also a very easygoing card, so you could be very like easygoing. And we have the key, and the key is very interesting because we have two. Well, if this is easygoing, this could also be a sense of safety and security here, or that you are very solution oriented. There is something that is nagging on you. There might be some worries or doubts related to the tree, because the mice, there are actually two, are in the house of the tree. So the tree again could also stand for your life in general, or something that is growing, or something that is or was there long term. There might be a loss of stability, or a loss of something that was already in your life for quite a while, or again that there is something nagging on you. But also I do see that there is a positive change coming. Yeah. All right, let's see what is the next row showing us. Okay, there is something. Let's see. Let me just lay this out first. There is some excitement in your love life, I would say. Some excitement in your love life, or stress and nervousness in your love life. This can actually be both, and actually stress and nervousness and excitement is a very similar energy. It just depends on how you view the situation, if you feel like that's something negative or something positive. So this is why the birds are here in your love life. And we do also have the love in the house of the clover. So there is also luck in your love life. The interesting thing is that we have the ship here in the house of partnership. And we do have in the house of the ship again the other person. So this again could mean someone from a faraway place. It could be a journey related to a partnership, or it could indicate moving away from a relationship or partnership. Interesting. So this is the house of the other person for you, and we have the ring. So the ring would indicate that with this other person, it does look like there is a relationship, a partnership, a relationship with this other person. In your house is the snake, which could stand for another woman, or it can stand for complications, delays. But also, that is something that I do want to mention as well, the snake can stand for healing. So I want to have a look around you in a second. I just want to lay out the next cards, because I do want to see if this is more a difficult card here for you, or maybe even a positive healing card. And there is the child. Haha. Yeah, we're gonna have a look around this as well. Okay, great. I'm just gonna pull it down a bit more. And okay, all right, so let's see, is the snake a difficult card or a positive card? Well, we do have very good cards around. The only card that we do have here is the scythe, which is a card that could simply just indicate a time frame of something that comes in suddenly. And also, of course, this could indicate for something that has been let go of, or the need to cut something away or cut something short. Otherwise, all of the cards around the snake are actually really good. Also, this combination could indicate healing. So we have a very protective card here. This is another protective card. So I do feel maybe this is another person for you, and maybe there are some complications, but I also feel because of the other cards that are so good, there's a lot of healing energy as well. I want to have a look around the other cards here. I already mentioned that there's something nagging on your life, or maybe something where you worry about a specific stability or growth, but there is a positive change coming. You have luck on your side. There will be happy coincidences. And I do also feel like you're going to be very solution oriented. The solution here on your straight line is also, those two cards are indicating being self-employed. So it's like, especially in this combination. So it might be that some sort of solution is for you to get independent here, possibly in work, but maybe even in your private life. That could be something as well. We do have here, as I've said, this is a solution. This is saying no, setting boundaries, a withdrawal. Then we do have work here as well, or new stability. Then we do have the cutting away of something. The bear can stand for something old. So, and this is also in the blockage position. So there is something, and I'm going to have a look at the bear, at the blockage here. There is something in the blockage position where we do have a big influence that is blocking, or doesn't need to be a big influence, but there is some sort of influence that is blocked. Maybe your own strength is blocked here, because this is the house of the bear. Could mean that it's important for you to set boundaries and to like withdraw, and in order for you to like be empowered. It might be that something here needs to be let go of that is old. That could be related to emotions as well as the moon. They up psychic abilities, intuition. So I would say, as this is also in the house of decision, I would say make a decision out of your intuition and what you feel and sense is right. We do have the same aspect here. We have the decision in the house of the moon. So decisions related to what you feel is right, to intuition. Yes, I want to, before I go into the corner cards of your corner cards, I want to have a look at this blockage, and we do have the child here as well, and these are the two cards that I wanted to have a look at as well. So it seems like there's a challenge with a new beginning here, but also there's a new beginning in your private life, and something where I feel there's a lot of trust, loyalty, and maybe even help. We do have the child in the house of the fish. So either this is talking about a new beginning with a soulmate connection, or this is a new beginning also related to finances. And the cards around the child are the sun. And therefore, I don't see the blockage here or the challenge as something big. I do feel like there is a new beginning in a partnership here. I do feel like let me just see. Now, well, technically, everything that is to your left is more like past energy. Everything that is to the right is a little bit more future energy. And so therefore you could say since you are here and here is the mountain, that is a little bit something from the past. So it might be that this has already occurred. Also, I feel the sun has a very healing energy. So when the sun is near cards that could be a challenge, the challenging cards are less challenging, which in this case I feel is not like a giant mountain. Maybe it's a little hill, but I don't feel like this is something very big here, especially not with this card. I also feel like communication is going to be successful, happy and lucky. We do have a very happy, lucky connection here, a very happy partnership, possibly a very successful partnership. Either this is the aspect of another woman or some difficulties, but again, as I've said, it could also mean that this is the aspect of healing, and especially also with this card, which is energy healing, it might be that there is really a beautiful healing energy, that there is, after the blockages, a new beginning in your private life, new stability as well. And then we do have What do we have here? This is the card of balance. Like I've said, this could also indicate something that comes in suddenly. So maybe something has suddenly shifted and brought you more peace and balance, and therefore maybe you feel like you're more in your strength and in your power. Yeah. Now I want to have a look onto the corner cards. We do see a beautiful creative partnership here, or a lot of how do you say, recognition in a partnership, being seen, being valued. This could also indicate a very flirty energy here. The interesting thing is that the rods can mean conflict. So there might still be some sort of conflict related to family or some sort of inner peace and balance. Let's see, what else do we got? And we do see here another person, and there is some sort of stagnant energy or transformative energy. This could also stand for transformation here. Let me see, what do I have here? I do have those cards here. So with this person, there is some sort of confusion related to probably friendship, or confusion related to support, trust, loyalty. Also, it seems like something has been cut away. It could be that confusion comes in suddenly, or that confusion is being like, if there is already a confusion in this situation, it might be that the confusion is being like cut away. Because also I do see clarity here with a specific, with you. Yeah, exactly. So there's clarity with you here as well. So what else do we see? Okay, the work is in the house of the star, and also mirrored onto star. And when I have a look at those cards, which are like the mirror, then it looks like there is some spiritual work, there is some work in public possibly, and also either some stress related with it or some excitement related to it. Yeah, there's also a stagnant energy here in your work life, maybe some conflict related to some sort of work. Maybe something needs to be let go of here. Possibly it could mean you stepping up into your power, being like self-employed, being independent. Maybe there is some sort of knowledge related to something that has ended or that is ending. Or maybe you will learn something related to these energies of the coffin, as the book is also in the house of the coffin, and the coffin is next to it. So coffin is talking about stagnant energy, about transformations or endings here. So it could also mean that there's a transformation of knowledge, somehow something related to knowledge in your work life here. All right, let's see, what else do we got? Oh yeah, the cards around the heart. So I already said those cards, that there's a karmic situation related to your love life with another person, but also some sense of destiny. We do see clarity here as well. Also with those two cards, we do have this spiritual love and the soulmate aspect. And the beautiful thing is that the fox is leaving the situation now. So it means that the tricky situation related to your love life is leaving the love life situation. So that's a really nice aspect here. I do see communication related to love and like a heart-to-heart conversation. I do see some sort, which is really interesting, because there are two different aspects here in this mix. This is the aspect of things moving forward, and this is the aspect of something that is not moving forward. So we do have some like two energies here of communication that is probably leading to something moving forward and something possibly ending here. So maybe there are two people involved in this situation, which of course you are this person, he is another person, and in your house, technically, as I've said it, could already be another person. So this is why you maybe get like, I don't want to say like completely opposite energies, but we do have some aspects here where I said like it seems like something needs to be let go of. There's a little blockage here. Then we do have the coffin, the ending situation. We also have some sort of confusion, and again this cutting away something, the tricky situation. So it might be that you are actually dealing here, Leo, with two people, and it's all about love, which is what I can see here, but also something is moving forward, something here is ending. And the interesting thing also is that the coffin is in the house of the snake. So there might be another person, but also we have the ending or transformation energy here going on as well. All right, I do feel, we also had a look in your work area here. I do actually feel that we are basically done now with the reading. I hope that helped. I hope that gave you some insights about your November or your situation. If it resonates, please leave a like or a comment or subscribe to the channel. If you would like to connect with me on Instagram, I'm on Avalon Rituals on Instagram as well. I'm sending you all the details to connect with me below this video. Wishing you so much love and a happy day from Avalon. See you next time.